The story of this home cannot be fully told without stepping outside of these four walls and onto the street. As you approach the home, you feel like you're traveling to a fantasy wonderland, with all these trees dominating the skyscape. Peeking through the trees, you can see something mystical, something magical. And behold, like a castle out of a children's book, a modern architectural masterpiece.
My name is Aurelio Cimato. My company is Cimato Architects and Interior Design. Yeah, entrances for me are very important. That's your first impression when somebody gets to a home, and you can blow them away with an entrance. You know, it's already set sort of like a scene. Personally, for me, I think water it gives a very calming effect, and you know, you almost want to create that mood before you walk into a house. And especially if you like this house where we put koi fish in, it just creates a nice characteristic. For me, a staircase is not just a mode of getting upstairs. That becomes your first sort of piece of sculpture in the house. So we play a lot with staircases that are transparent. You can see through them. So structurally, they become quite interesting. Many years ago when we designed, there was always sort of a distinct barrier between inside and outside, where we had a patio outside and you had a home inside. We're starting to merge a lot of those spaces together. And as you say, you've got an entertainment area and sort of a living area, but you know, the sort of the barriers are blurred now.
Yeah.
And a lot of our patios are actually getting enclosed in glass, be it frameless or sliders, where it's a space that you use. And that also allows you then to have less interior space or rooms that you don't use, like formal lounges and formal dining rooms, because your entertainment and your living is all together nowadays. And so, as I said, there's no real barrier anymore between it. It just becomes a home in totality. I think one aspect that must be mentioned is our use of obviously glazing. This becomes a very, very important design aspect in my architecture and in my designs. One contractor that we've definitely aligned ourselves with is IKON Aluminium. They started walking this journey with us some time ago, and we as architects, and I think as well as IKON, have developed over time, and they have introduced many, many details that I find a lot of other contractors or contractors in that field have not even thought of. For me, IKON, I've worked with them for many, many years, and I mean, all that they've done is also enhanced my designs and my architectures. I did pull this house as far back as I could to maximize garden, because with the client, he's got small kids, so gardens do become quite important.
Yes.
Kids do still want to run around and play in a garden. So that was also one of the aspects we had to sort of consider when designing the home. So if I sort of consider the design of the house, it was a very simple design in that we've created almost like a geometric triangle that we sort of pushed and pulled in and out to create quite a dynamic form at the end of the day. Being South Africans, and we've got such a vast amount of materials in this country that we use, having timbers and concretes and stones, you know, you're mixing a whole lot of natural materials, and that also, for me, that gives a very good feel and promotes sort of this homely feel in a lot of the homes, rather than making homes showpieces, that we make them homes for people to live in. And I think a lot of the timber and the natural stones tone the houses down to more family life. I just love, you know, working with clients and making them happy and giving them a space that they feel good in. I think it's just a great satisfaction to my profession and my job, I guess, you know.